Was this a kind of like a one-time deal, or do you typically go to film for inspiration on your music?
Yeah, no, I think a lot of my music's inspired from movies and stuff. I feel like at the start of my career, I definitely watched movies a lot more. I haven't really been watching it as much lately, but
right. That's kind of a benefit too of like having a hit single in quarantine is like if you have a hit single, you're typically all over the country and you have no time to really do anything, but you're kind of getting the best of both worlds right now. What other movies have you tapped into, or like anything? Is it more of like a vibe, like, or do you actually take from specific movies?
I think both. Like sometimes I'll write like about a movie. Sometimes I'll just take like the emotions I get from it or whatever. Yeah, it just depends. Yeah.
Do you find yourself also being inspired by music, or is it more so film?
No, music as well, definitely. I feel like I get inspired by like everything. Like I don't know, even just like stories that like my friends tell me. It'll like, yeah, just everything.
Are you inspired by any like contemporary artists today, or peers of yours that like particularly like you hear something great and
yeah, somewhat I think. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Anybody come to mind, or?
No, I don't know. It's just like I don't know. I'll hear like a song and I'll be like, oh, I want to make a song like this. It could be like it can even be like people that don't even sound like my music, like screamo shit,
Yeah.
I'll hear it and I'll be like, I want to make a screamo song now. So.
Well, it's almost about like capturing the essence of what they did, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You like the essence of the song, not so much like the mirroring the sonics. But have you been creating a lot of music in quarantine?
I've been making. I would say it's like the same amount. Like, I'm trying to like keep making music. I feel like it's kind of like hard without going outside and like seeing people and stuff. Cause like it's kind of like I don't know, just like it's like a break, from it all. But I've been trying. I don't know. It's the same amount, I'd say.
How has just the runaway success of Deathbed impacted your, just if you want to call it your artistic direction? Has it influenced you at all in terms of how to go about making music? I almost feel like you can't be unaffected by that. You know what I mean? Just to see the crazy response.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Like a lot of interviewers have asked me like if I feel pressure to like make another big hit like that, and I feel like I don't really. It's kind of like I'm just like really blessed. I feel like that it blew up as big as it is, and like I'm just gonna keep making music the same way that I've always done it. So
that's cool. You just dropped something on was it the 17th of April? You just dropped a new song.
Yep, yeah, I'm used to it.
Tell us about that, because is that the first official release after Deathbed?
Yeah, that's been the first one, and they're both going to be on like the EP that I'm working on right now, which is coming out in May.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I'm hyped to release that. But basically, I'm used to it. It's just like about my grade 12 year, and how like that's when I started taking music seriously and like wanting to like make a career out of it. And at that same time, like all my friends started partying and stuff, and so like I was kind of just like by myself in my room. So that's basically what it's about. And like. Yeah, I didn't really hang out with too many people. I just work on music.
Did you what made you start taking music seriously at that point in your life? Was that almost like to fill the void of maybe like the partying that was going on that you didn't want to take part in?
Yeah, I mean like just growing up, like I always tried to be like productive, and I hated like just like even playing video games or whatever. Like it wasn't my favorite thing to do, because I just felt lazy after. So I was just like, well, all my friends were partying. I was like, I might as well like be working, and hopefully something will pay off out of it,
Yeah, well, certainly, and it's paying off right now, man.
Yeah, it worked out.
How many tracks are on the EP?
I think 6 or 7.
Oh, that's a good size EP.
Yeah.
People are dropping like trio packs, and they're calling it an EP nowadays. So
yeah.
Like 6 or 7, man. That's cool. And is there any sort of is it eclectic? Are you trying to give us different sides of you? Is it all going to be the same vibe? How would you describe it?
I mean, like for every EP I've released in the past, like I try and hit like each genre. Like I'll have like a bedroom pop, like lo-fi chill song, and then I'll have like a hype punk song, And I try and just like go all over the place so that everybody kind of has a song that's like their favorite,
Yeah.
So I did the same thing with this EP as well. So it's like it goes from everything I've done, I feel like.
Question I'd imagine you've gotten a lot, but maybe not. Is there a most creative or like out of the box TikTok you've seen made to your music?
I saw a guy like sing a remix of Deathbed, and he's like talking about plants. I thought that was pretty weird.
Plants?
Yeah, he was like he looked like homeless and stuff. And he's just talking about plants. I thought that was pretty good though.
That's pretty lit. I think that's something like a lot of people don't talk about. And I don't know if you've noticed, but like what's cool about TikTok is that there's like, if you think of it as like an equation, right? Like there's this one constant, which is your song, but then there's cultures around the world that are going to interpret that differently. You know, it's going to mean something different, and then they're going to like, I'm sure you've even probably seen trends like within regions, you know what I mean?
Right.
Emerge through interpreting the song.
Yeah, there's that one trend that's been happening. I guess like the biggest one. Well, at first it started out with the Kobe trend. Like when Kobe passed away, people were like making videos about him in heaven or whatever with Deathbed. And that was kind of like the first trend that I noticed. And then as of recently, there's been another one where like people like confess their feelings, like their best friend that they've been friends with for a long time or whatever, and they'll like kiss them. That one's pretty weird.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for all notifications from radio.com. While you're at it, why don't you check out some of our other great videos.